What makes a rental property lease agreement legally binding? Have you ever wondered what it takes for a rental property lease agreement to hold up in court? Understanding this can save both landlords and tenants from future headaches. Let's break down the essential elements that make a lease agreement legally binding. First, a rental property lease agreement must clearly identify the parties involved. This means stating the names of both the landlord and the tenant. It should also specify the exact rental property being leased. This clarity helps avoid any confusion later on. Next, the lease must outline the lease term. This could be a fixed term, like 1 year, or it could be month to month. Additionally, it should state the rent amount and detail the payment terms. This includes when the rent is due and acceptable payment methods. Both parties need to agree to the terms of the lease. This agreement is typically shown by both the landlord and tenant signing the written lease document. A signature indicates that both parties understand and accept the terms laid out in the agreement. Key provisions are also important. The lease should include details about the security deposit, maintenance responsibilities, and rules regarding property use. This might cover pet policies or subletting rules. It should also outline procedures for lease termination or renewal. Compliance with applicable laws is essential. The lease must follow federal, state, and local laws. This includes necessary disclosures, such as lead-based paint information for older properties. If any required sections are missing or illegal, it can invalidate parts of the lease. For a lease to be enforceable, both the landlord and tenant must have the capacity to contract. This means they should be of legal age and mentally competent. The agreement must also be free from fraud or duress. Most states requiring that leases for real property be in writing. This is to ensure that there is a clear record of the agreement. Both parties should sign the lease to show mutual consent. Written notice is also important for any changes or termination of the lease. From a property management perspective, a well-drafted lease protects the landlord's rights and helps prevent disputes. It clearly defines the obligations of both parties. This includes timely rent payments from tenants and maintenance duties from landlords. In summary, a legally binding rental property lease agreement is built on clear communication, compliance with laws, and mutual consent. Properly drafted agreements lay the foundation for positive landlord-tenant relationships and smooth property management.